Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Walk in Favor Network. I am your host. I'm Pastor K. Thank you all so much for your emails from yesterday's video. I am so glad I inspired you and I reminded you to overlook the blessings that you already have. I am representing the New York Football Giants. Giants, y'all got Russell Wilson over there and Jameis. What y'all gonna do this year? I am here today to give you my end thought for this week. Now, and it was inspired from a scripture, and that scripture comes from the New Testament book of Colossians, chapter 3 and verse 15, and it reads, "Let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts, since as members of one body you were called to peace." That word peace again, we talked about that the other day. "And be thankful for what you are going through or what you already have." Now, what am I saying today, Pastor K? What you talking about today? This verse emphasizes the importance of peace and gratitude. A lot of times we don't link those two words together, but peace is important, as is gratitude. Peace and gratitude, that go together. And that is what this verse in scripture is encouraging us to do. Your heart have to come and be at harmony. You have to be a peaceful person, and you have to be able to foster unity. There is no unity when there's no peace. There is no unity when it's a lot of chaos going on. And what the writer of Colossians is saying, believers, because he was talking to the church in Colossus, believers are to be united as one body, one. It's not 12 different entities and opinions. I don't care how many auxiliaries is within a church. You still one body, and you have to be united. You cannot have division. It doesn't matter what name is on that building that you go and worship every Saturday or on Sunday. You still are one body. And not only you, but all believers all over. We're all one body, and we're supposed to have the same mind. I remember in the book of Acts, and on the day of Pentecost, it said they were all on one accord. We have got to understand that as a body of born again believers, we got to be on one accord. You cannot have cliques in the church. You cannot have little groups in the church always causing strife and division and mess. We've got to unite, because we are all trying to get to the same place. We are all trying to hear the words, "Well done, thou good and faithful servant." We've got to get out of this division, and we got to get out of this chaos and always causing confusion. You got to stop that. It's no way you can say you got the love of Christ in your heart and you are always starting mess. Or anytime some mess come up and they got to go to the pastor and all of this about you, your name always the one come up in that. You better take a look in the mirror at yourself. We are one body, and we are reminded to cultivate a spirit of peace, not confusion, a spirit of love. And we've got to be in order. In order for that to happen, you have to prioritize peace in your daily life. You know, some people who are always involved in chaos and confusion, they don't have no peace in their personal life. Their life is in disarray and a mess. So they don't know how to operate outside of that. So we must keep them yoked up in prayer, that those spirits of confusion and chaos, we got to pray those off of them. We still have to operate in love and kindness and compassion for people. Be mindful how you interact with people, because you know what? I'll never forget one time when Morrison Cafeteria was still open here. I heard a waitress. She said, "I hate working on Sundays." And someone asked her why, and she said, because all them church people come here. She said the worst people come in here is on Sunday. Them women with the big hats on and all of that. They are the meanest, nastiest women you want to meet. And I was listening and I'm like, wow, is that what people of God representing? Is that what we are showing to the world? They hate to see us coming because they say we're the nastiest, meanest people. We've got to stop this, y'all. Be careful how you interact with people who don't know you, because you don't know who that person may be. You can't be mistreating people, looking down on people, being the church gossip, and just being mean and hateful. That's not the spirit of love, and it's not the spirit of peace. Think about this over the weekend, to implement peace in your daily life. Don't be so quick to tell somebody off. And it's all right sometimes to just don't respond. Y'all think about that over the weekend. Y'all be blessed. Watch as well as pray. Continue to always walk in favor as I do. Don't forget, hit the like button, comment, and send me some emails. Share the video with 9 people. Don't forget, keep journaling. Keep getting up 38 minutes earlier, doing your prayers, your meditation. And don't forget, try incorporating fasting at least once a week. Y'all be blessed. And don't forget, hit the notification bell. I am on all platforms. I will see you back on Monday. Y'all be blessed.